We went to the Young Food Fest last year, and it was like great turnout, man. There was like thousands of people. I don't even know how many thousands of people at the mall. It was the first event since COVID, so it was like everybody and their moms and their tias were there, and it was amazing. So an honor to talk to you again. Yeezy from the Young Food Fest.
Yeah, thank you for having me again. Yeah, so Young Food Fest, a change that we made is the first one last October 16th was a one-day event. We decided to expand it to 2 days.
Way too much people showed up. Is that why you went 2 days?
What we're gonna do is we're actually going to limit the attendance per day. We do have more vendors, so we have a total of about 30. Where the first one, unfortunately, we had about 5 food vendors cancel on us the week of the event.
That's shady shit.
Yeah, it was terrible. You know, like I'm not gonna say names, but one of them was coming in from LA, and I was super excited about it, and you know, it didn't work out. The first one, I can tell you, we had about 7,500 people attend.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
7,500.
Yeah, we were like Justin. You know, it's myself, Justin Finn. I call him the Yum Father. He's you know, he's like the head of this whole thing, and then Esther Power from EP Black Label. It's the three of us that. Justin, you know, we when he first came to me about this last year, you know, to do the first one, we were hoping to get maybe like 4,000 people, to be honest, like around 4 to 5 or past that by a few thousand. And it was great, but at the same time, like the fact that it was a lot more people than we expected, and the cancellations that we had, it created like, you know, some long lines.
Bottlenecks on the
like a hectic atmosphere.
Kind of long lines, long waits, and, you know, coming back ready to, you know, accommodate and make sure it's a better overall experience for everybody that attends this weekend.
Do you still gonna have like the stage and the music? And
we have kind of remapped, you know, we kind of changed the layout a little bit, stopping traffic where we had the bar placed. So we're moving the bar to the back corner of the lot next to like the main stage.
Okay.
So it's going to be a better flow of traffic. The entertainment, yeah, we're definitely going to have, you know, a big nice stage set up again. We know we've invested some, you know, some funds into, you know, having a nice production. And
who's gonna be playing this year, or like what kind of acts or whatever?
Yeah, so Saturday we're opening up with she's a singer and performer named Abigail Carter. I noticed her at the Palm Springs Street Fair.
Okay.
Yeah, so she performs there. I think every Thursday, and she's great. You know, I was impressed by her voice and like her talent. She plays guitar, piano. You know, start with the national anthem. You know, we want to open up.
Okay. What time does everything start? Cause
oh yeah, so both.
Let's go back. Let's go to the basics.
Right. Yeah. The both days, Saturday, Sunday, May 7th, May 8th, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
So it's gonna be the same place at the parking lot at the mall?
Yeah, up at the Palm Desert Mall, over in the top level of the Macy's parking structure, where they have all the beautiful artwork and murals up there, and the scenery is amazing with the mountains and the palm trees. Oh yeah,
shout out to all those artists, man. They they got down.
Shout out to Flat Black.
Flat Black and all those dudes. Sure. Yeah, Pete. Shout out Pete.
And like I said, you know, so the entertainment, you know, it's gonna be Abigail Carter, and then we have the Broskitos. The local band, they're pretty dope. They got a dope vibe. We have the Soul Sons.
Okay, I know them.
Another local band. They're really cool.
You got any local rappers?
Rappers, we don't. You know,
why not?
We hope to you know, eventually get into that, but you know, it's a good way to say this too. Like we are. I'm proud to say we're actually sponsored by the city of Palm Desert now.
Oh, dope!
So we got sponsorship. You know, along with like probably 6 other sponsors, but you know, the fact that the city is backing us and supporting us. You know, we have to ensure that, you know, everything we do as far as entertainment and everything like is family friendly. You know what I mean? So we can't have, you know, obviously with rappers and stuff. As much as I'm a huge hip hop rap head myself.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's kind of tough because as much as I love that, we have, you know, I definitely want to get rappers and, you know, hip hop artists and whatnot in the future, maybe the next one. But we'll just have to make sure the music is clean.
How did that like conversation come about with the city about getting them to back you guys?
Shout out to, you know, Esther. You know, she's our third partner in this. You know, it was pretty much all her. You know, she does she's like a powerhouse in the valley as far as like working with local vendors and small businesses.
Who else is sponsoring the event for you guys? Like who are you guys' other partners?
Yeah, so shout out to the Bam Camp store in Palm Desert. They were a sponsor for the first one. And they're actually going to have their own area called the Cookout. It's gonna be pretty dope. It's gonna be pretty dope. They're gonna have like a whole area full of vendors and also like a specific food vendor in their area, and they have like a special menu set up with them. So there's the Bandcamp store. We also have Renova Energy on board. I think they're the top solar energy company in the valley.
Oh, that's dope.
We also have a realtor from Century 21. Her name is Nicole Beck. Shout out to her. We also have Palm Desert Bike and Brews. They have mountain. That's actually not a small shop, but they have a dope shop like mountain bikes, e-bikes, pretty much any kind of bike that you can think of. You can either buy there. They rent them out, which is pretty cool. Like I'm gonna take my wife there, and it's like they have a fee, and you can rent like e-bikes or whatever, and you take them for a few hours, and just go around.
Oh, kind of like how when you go to the beach and they have like those beach bike stores.
Yeah,
they have some in Palm Springs. No, there's a Palm Springs one. One time we went out shooting. We were doing like a vlog with a couple other influencers. They gave us the bikes for free for like an hour, as long as we just made like a post about them and shit.
Right, because they're going to have their own area where they're going to have a bunch of bikes and stuff on display and showcased. And for $1, you can enter this raffle. You can buy as many tickets as you want for $1.
Yeah,
and they're giving away two bikes. I don't know the exact value, but they're really nice bikes. So for
like electric bikes.
Oh, they're just regular like mountain bikes. I think it's like the Big Ripper or something. Like it's on their Instagram. You can follow them on Instagram at Palm Desert Bike and Brews.
Okay.
So that's really cool.
What's some of like the coolest food trucks that you're excited to try out?
Cousins Maine Lobster.
Okay.
They're actually celebrating their 10-year anniversary since they were on Shark Tank. I got a chance to try it out like about a month ago. They were at a brewery out here. Our locals to really get to try some delicious lobster food dishes and stuff. But along with them, we have so many great food trucks like Richie's Hot Chicken. People love chicken sandwiches and tenders and the fries and all that kind of stuff. So they're coming in from out of LA.
No, I'm pretty sure that they're all gonna be fire. Yeah, local
man.
ones. And
yeah.
What about like besides food vendors and besides is there any other type of like entertainment or food trucks or any type of, not food trucks, but like other that you had games last time?
Like attractions? Yeah.
Attractions, just things to do. I know that you had like a little car, like 3 or 4 cars lined up. People were looking at nice like low riders.
Yeah.
Is there anything going on?
We're bringing back Tesla, our local Tesla dealership.
Oh, yeah.
From Cathedral City. They're going to bring out a couple of cars, and it's going to be like a showcase, and they do schedule like test drives. And this time, like instead of like the lowriders and stuff, that's where we're going to have like the Palm Desert, the Bike and Brews I was telling you.
And what about like the same amount of food is going to be every day, or are you going to change up some of the vendors between the 2 days, or like how's that going to work?
So it's the same vendors each day. It's the same vendors. You can only eat so much in one visit. You know what I mean? You're only gonna you can hit like 2 or 3 trucks, and by doing it Saturday, Sunday, we want to give people the opportunity to have a better overall experience if they want and come back on Sunday. And you can try 2, 3, 4 other trucks or pop-ups.
Yeah, I see something that it looks interesting. I gotta come tomorrow, check that out.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are off the weekends, or they get out of work early on Sundays, because a lot of places close early Sundays. So anybody can have a great first event. People, you're gonna have curiosity, especially if it's something new or different. But the real test, I believe, is like kind of what kind of excitement and hype and support you can really get for whatever it is that you do.
No, it's super hard to throw an event, and you you had 7,000 people, bro. I can't even imagine the last event that had like 7,000 people that wasn't like part of already an established thing or a big thing.
I definitely your guys' like first show. That's pretty crazy.
It was it was so much fun. I had fun. I was there the whole time. We were vlogging, hanging out with people, and like it was just so cool to see that many people, because it was like literally, like I was saying earlier, just coming out of the pandemic. It was the first like real event where people are finally outside and doing things, and it was already kind of towards the end. It was October. The second one, but you also mentioned you're planning on doing another one in October, right?
After this, we're gonna regroup. We're gonna see how it goes, and we're definitely going to have a Yum every October. That's the plan. I think we might do like a spin-off or something. I don't want to put anything out there, but we've had we've had some people reach out to us because of the first one. Some pretty important people, and they want to work with us and maybe bring what we do to maybe another city or something. There's definitely that to look forward to. As something that we're looking at as an opportunity.
How did the idea of the Yum Food Festival come about?
Yeah, so shout out to Justin, Justin Finn, the Yum Father. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a thing.
I got him one of those T-shirts, but with the young father in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here.
But it was his idea. Back last July, he approached me, and we both have backgrounds in promoting and doing like big events, and he did a lot of corporate events and similar like food festivals he's seen like in L.A., Riverside, like up in like more popular areas in California. Like why can't we do something like that out here? It was just Justin's thing, and he approached me to be his partner in it, and I was all.
Do you guys ever
it.
go to the CB food truck part?
Yeah, we did stop by there a couple times.
Yeah, because that was the first event that I really saw with Eric. Shout out Eric, the CB Food Truck Park. They did a similar event in Coachella. It wasn't as big as yours, but it was like they got a block from the city.
Yeah.
And they had all kinds of little food vendors. And that was the first time I was like, damn, I never even heard of things like this.
Right.
That was my first exposure to it. And then he did a couple shows in front of the mall, the India Mall.
Uh-huh.
He had like a little parking lot full, and he had a good thing going, but then COVID hit.
Yeah,
shout out Eric.
Yeah, shout out to Eric. And that's. I know Justin had mentioned, that he had seen something like that, and that we went to go check that out. A couple times, and it was cool, man. I wish it was easier for food trucks to operate in the valley. Well, I keep hearing there's so many regulations and all kinds of stuff, so we're just trying to do what we can, and I mean, we feel like we have a great location in the Palm Desert Mall, with it being like central in the valley, and there's only really, that's where kind of everybody goes to shop. Another thing we're excited about is the fact that this is Mother's Day weekend.
That is true.
Yeah, so Sunday, May 8th is Mother's Day. That's something, that we really haven't marketed that way. I used to work at the mall for like 4 years, and I know how busy it gets like for shopping for Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, so the crowd's gonna be there.
Yeah,
because also like your mom's like, oh, where are you going to take me out to eat? Or what are you going to do? Right? And then all the restaurants are like overbooked.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's cooler to go to an event like this because it just brings out, it's not the same thing as sitting in a restaurant.
It'd be dope to provide our experience, for Mother's Day. And it's also Cinco de Mayo weekend. We're actually going to do, we booked for Sunday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an hour show. We're doing a tribute to the great Vicente Fernandez. It's going to be performed by the mariachi, the Estrella de Coachella, performing out here since like 1977. Their website says. So
that's crazy.
They're pretty well known. Yeah, that's only on Sunday from 6 to 7. We just put out our entertainment lineup today. Actually, would like to give a shout out to our first official Yum DJ, his name Marcus Area.
Yeah.
He's a well-rounded DJ, very versatile. He does every type of music. We brought him onto the team as like our first, not the only one, but the first like official Yum DJ is what we're calling him. Another performer, I just want to kind of mention the entertainment. Yeah. There's a singer we booked. Her name's Delilah Rose. Very talented. She's done stuff with like Yvonne Trey. Not a lot of people know Yvonne Trey, but we had him at the first Yum. Our show, she's gonna open up on Sunday for us at 5 p.m.
Do you have any like contests, like eating contests or shit like that? So
on both days, we're gonna have like a pie eating contest.
Oh, pie eating contest.
Yeah, all ages. We'll have some fun with it. All of the entertainment is gonna be hosted by shout out to Mr. Miami, Dominic. He was.
Mr. 305.
Yeah, Mr. Yeah,
Pitbull's gonna be there. He's closing out Sunday. He's a Sunday headliner.
Yeah, he's shout out to Miami. He's well known for running. He used to run like Copa nightclub in Palm Springs for like 8 years. I want to get as many people involved as possible. That's what it takes. You know what I mean? I hope to be an event where it's maybe a 3-day event or 2 weekends or something similar to like all the big festivals out here. 50, 100,000 people.
Shit! That's like your
that's my dream, man. Like I hope I'm trying to speak it into existence. I'm on my Kanye stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want 100,000 people at Yum. I hope to make it happen within the next like 5 years.
Okay.
If we're gonna do it once a year, like I want to scale it every time. In order to hit those kind of numbers, we're gonna have to. You got to have a team. You know, it's like we can't just do it with the three of us. It's about building a solid team around you and a lot of minds together to make like something like that happen.
Like, what do you think that takes, like, getting food trucks from like all over the country to start coming out? Like, how would you get 50,000 people to come to a food festival? I know we're focusing on this weekend, you know, but just like I'm pretty sure you've had these thoughts and ideas. I'm just curious about it.
I think just getting attractions that are nationally known, whether it's food trucks or getting really popular maybe chefs or something. You know, that's something that, you know, I'm always thinking about. But I just know that I'm gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Point. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
With artists too, you could start getting
that
bigger
too.
names.
That too.
Artists would drive in, like people were like, oh, this artist is performing at a festival.
Yeah,
like,
right.
And then it incorporates it all because it is it's not just a food festival. So Young Food Fest, yes, it's a food festival. Come out with your parents. It's holiday weekend, go have fun, but there's entertainment. There's just like good vibes environment. There's photo ops for Instagram and TikTok. You can make cool videos and just keep doing your thing because the marketing's number one, bro.
Yeah, and I definitely do want to, you know, give a shout out to Daisy from CV Meetups. It's her own area at Yum as well. She's a well known. You know, she works with a lot of local
I've met her once.
She does like I think monthly events, and you know she does her own thing out here. You know, so we got her involved, and she's gonna have her own area, the CV Meetups section. I think she's calling it the CV Meetups corner. It's so many people involved with this one now that like it's kind of hard to try to remember all of it off the top. But
I think this one's gonna be bigger, bro. The way you're talking about how many people are involved, because I know CV Meetups has a huge following. I like your approach of involving as many people because that's the only way to do it. You can't do it on your own.
Right.
Even like I said, a team of 3 or 4 is just not. I'm encouraged for events like this. You know, like there's nothing that goes on in the valley besides the big stuff. The casino's not doing something, or like Golden Voice not doing something. Right. No one's doing shit, and I like that you guys took some approach and you're creating something different. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's not even something like the big companies that bring out a lot of the entertainment stuff into the valley, more or less unique to you guys.
If there's a bar, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Bar, and I like the idea that you're having the bar next to it keeps the people in that area, which they're gonna be watching the performances. It gives more exposure to these local artists.
We're open to bringing on acts, and as long as it's clean edited music, you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, some of the rappers though, it gets a bad rap because when people think of rapping,
right.
I think like gangster music, but some of these rappers they're not doing gangster stuff. They're singing like love songs, just rapping love songs and stuff. I know sometimes they say curse words, but probably there could be a night once too when the kids are out. Yes, it's for the family, but you have a bar, 21 and up type thing. That you're still doing the alcohol thing. You could have a couple entertainers for the future.
Yeah, and that's
one of the last artists of the night. You know, it's because the word rap just has a negative stigma, bro.
Right. You gotta do like a Yum after hours.
Yeah, no, I mean that's and that's something that would make sense. You know, like maybe.
Yeah, I'm not saying bring these like gangster foods or all their videos are with guns. Like not don't bring those people. There's some good stuff out here, bro.
Yeah, maybe like from like 9 to 11.
Yeah, something a little later, you know.
Yeah, in the night. I mean it's definitely something that we're open to. Like I said, I want to get as many people involved as possible. We're learning. It's our second one. We're learning as we go, and we're ready. We're ready for this weekend.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely see you there. We'll probably be vlogging this weekend. See you at the Food Fest. If you're listening to this podcast, see you guys at the Food Fest this weekend. Make sure you guys follow them on social media so you guys can keep up with the entertainment, the food, what you need to get your tickets ASAP before you get capped out. Post yourself on there, tag the Food Fest, and then maybe they'll be resharing their story, get your little shout out, you know?
Yeah, no, and I do want to, the first one, it was so hectic. It's like, I even felt bad that I couldn't really, talk to everybody I want to, like, give time to everybody I wanted to give time to, including you know what I mean? And just to be completely transparent about it. Like this time, like I said, we're gonna have a lot more staff. There's gonna be a lot more security. It's live in the moment. It's so different. It's easy to kind of talk about it, but
no, I remember seeing you guys running around, bro. Like I think I saw you once the whole time.
Yeah.
I saw Justin a couple times because I had like my camera stuff by like the entrance, but
right.
You were just like running back and forth, and like it was so. So it was a little hectic, but it's fun though. That's part of doing the event for the first time, learning from it.
Yeah, so you can just you can either go to yumfoodfest.com. That's YUM Foodfest. This is 1M. Or our Instagram is our main outlet. It's yum_foodfest. That's our main outlet. You can see all the vendors. We've already posted all the vendors on there, all the entertainment, everything that's going to be happening at Yum is on our Instagram.
Thank you for coming on the podcast, and we'll definitely see you guys there this weekend.
Oh, thank you.